Good afternoon. What is up, Blue Jay Gang? This is Coach Reva, your mental fitness expert and physical fitness coach, coming to you with a message of the day. For those who are new here, I am a certified personal trainer, nutritionist, wellness practitioner with a background in biology, psychology, and also mentorship in neuroscience and spiritual teachings. Now, I want to give y'all a Blue Jay breakthrough because I've saw what you've been experiencing, right? You do the tactics, you go to the nutritionist, you do this yo-yo dieting, and you have this sense of failure that is not working, right? Or you are scared to embark on a different regimen or a new routine because, let's face it, you have done everything under the sun, right? Or you either getting excited by the new thing, right? Peloton or whatever that's coming out because you feel like this one thing might be the magic pill to get you to your desired result. What I want to tell you is what I have seen over the years talking to many women, specifically in the Black community, right? This excess weight that you have, it is a symptom. It is not the root of your problem. And we have been addressing it completely backwards. There's been this misguided approach that has been perpetuated in the industry that is keeping us stuck, confused, right? And having a strong disbelief in ourselves and what we are doing. And this is important because this is having us struggling with areas of confidence. And when we talk about confidence, that's everything, right? So, what I want to do, what I am doing, is bringing a uniquely designed approach that I have reverse engineered to get women out of their stuck place with ultimate confidence and unwavering certainty so that they can thrive in whatever it is that they are being called to do. Now, from my perspective in the industry, if 76% of Americans are overweight and the health industry is a $1 billion industry, I want you to think about where you most likely are going to fall in that number, right? So that's letting you know right then and now that some of the approaches that we are using are not working. And when we dig a little bit deeper and we go into the Black community, right? So this is another layer that I'm adding on to that first struggle that we are subject to this struggle by design, right? And as you can see, there are only a few people that can push past to the top tier of this struggle. I need you to start questioning why, right? I, as a coach, need you to start questioning why. The second pillar, when we go into the Black community, what we're doing, we're carrying, we're holding, and we're storing. And I want you to sit with that for a minute to see where I'm going. Because when we talk about just going to see a nutritionist, right, or just going to see a personal trainer, and we carrying, holding, and storing, we are not addressing what's actually going on deep within inside us. We are not doing the inner work so that we can have the bodies that we desire for the rest of our lives. Listen to what I'm saying, because this is what I have witnessed within society, within the Black community, within the people that I have been called to serve on my journey. Pay attention. When we talk about the body, right, and we start to feel this discomfort in the body, the first thing we do is we go to look for something inside ourselves. For me personally, I always have this strong tension, and I don't know if anybody can relate to me, in my shoulders, right? I went to see a masseuse, got the massage. Reva, how are you feeling? Like, I'm feeling better. but I'm never feeling good. I never come out there feeling great, right? And that's what I'm expecting to feel after I get off that table. I don't want no more tension in my shoulders, in my neck, any of that. But what I have discovered along my own healing with this journey is that, Reva, you're carrying. Yes, you're carrying a burden. You're carrying weight. You're carrying the pressure of this vision. You're carrying the weight of your community. You are empathic, so you can feel what your clients are feeling. And this is being stored. This energy is being stored in my shoulders and in my neck. And then I have some women that come along this journey with me, and they not only carrying their own weight, right? They're piggybacking. They're picking up loads that aren't even theirs. And they can't understand, right, why they can't get this weight off. They think, oh, I just need a little bit more consistency. Oh, I just need to be disciplined with myself. You are not a failure, and that's not it, right? This is by design that you're having this struggle. And I want to give you another example before I go just a little bit deeper. I got to go with, well, let me give you two, right? Let's go with carrying. A lot of women are feeling discomfort in our hips, right? And what do? Oh, I just need some yoga. I just need some more stretch. You're not neurologically understanding what's happening, right? You're holding anxiety. You're holding fear, right? You're holding doubt in your hips on a neurological level. So that pain that you might be feeling there is something in your body that needs to be released on a deeper level that just doing a stretch won't do. Y'all feeling me? Let's go with one more area. Let's go with the midsection. Let's go with the midsection in that gut, because belly fat has been a huge problem area for most women. And when we talk about belly fat, I can get into your stresses, right? And go into that cortisol and how it releases that stress hormone, which actually stores fat into the body. So we cannot go with these misguided approaches that continuously keep us stuck. We have to learn how to manage stress. We have to understand who we are, right? We have to understand our missions and purpose so that we can be in full alignment with the things that we are doing. And this is so important because I only want to stay on here about 15 minutes. I want to give you guys what I have been experiencing in the coaching world. There is a lot of sexual trauma that has happened I can only speak for the people that I've been serving, in the Black community, right? That's being held, that's being stored, that's being carried. And I'm telling you this because I deal with it. Not only have I dealt with it, I have in many form of fashion been a victim in this space, right? And we're not understanding that all of these things are connected in our emotional bodies, right? So I'm no longer walking women down a path of just focusing on their physical health, because that's just a symptom. That's just a symptom that's been showing up in the women that I have collectively been coaching. So I have taken 2 years, these last 2 years, I have been isolated on my own, really creating a framework that's rooted in science, rooted in transformations, got the coaches, got the scientists on board with me to put something together that is going to make impact in a long-term, sustainable type of way. So when you come here, right, losing the weight is great, right? We have to do that. But what we are failing to address in our community is what's going on inside of our bodies, right? Our mental bodies, our emotional bodies. There are not enough people, right, in the fitness world in the nutrition world that are addressing emotional eating, that are addressing your thoughts, your storylines, right? The things that are connected to your DNA. It can get deep. It can get very deep, right? And this is what I have been called to do on my journey. So physical health has to be coupled with mental resilience and emotional balance. And I'm letting y'all know, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a therapist. My job is not to listen to your traumatic experience story, let you experience it. No, my job is to be there, excuse me, y'all, as a coach, right? For you to either break through that blockage, find a way over the blockage or around the blockage. But my objective is for you to come with a breakthrough. All right. So if you have been yo-yo dieting, if you have been waiting on the next new trainer or nutritionist with the new meal plan or the new exercise equipment to get you to your next journey, and you have been in a state where I've tried everything, Reva, I want you to know that that may be because your weight is not the real issue, right? There is an underlying root of the problem that may require, not may, it will require you to do some inner work. All right. So I want you to be left with this because I need to give you something to think about. If you feel in pain in your body, I want you to think about what could you be carrying? What burdens, right? I know I have my burdens. I got God given gifted burdens that's laying on my shoulders. So I know for me, I'm going to always probably feel some tension here until I get to the revelation and the mission of what I have been designed and created here to do, right? And our hips, if you feeling that in your lower back, right? Start to observe where this pain lies because neurologically your body, right, is holding this, right? Or you may be repressing it, right, in your subconscious mind, right? It's time to reveal those things so that we can clear those blockages, go over, around, break through those blockages. And I want you to know that here you have a safe space to do that, right? You have a safe space to do that. That way, the tried everything approach, it does not work here, right? Because there's a transformation that has to happen, right? When you unwire, right, a train of thought, or somebody comes in to disrupt your thinking and show you a new way, a new level of how to address your weight loss, right? You cannot fail. Failure is not an option here. The only thing that you can do is evolve, right? And this is what I want to do. I want to put this offer out here because it has been on my heart for the past 2 years. I even linked up with travel agents and Planet Network because I had this vision of this wellness retreat. And I have been getting all types of signs and synchronicities to be on go mode, right? And I'm gonna give you the what I've experienced, right? Woken up 2 times that night, right? The message that I got was that there was a swift, quick moving energy, right? The energy of progression and transformation coming through at a swift, quick, rapid pace. Then later that day, I did a sound bath. There were cards. I was asked to pull a card, and the card that I pulled, y'all, oh my God. I wanted to throw it back in, right? I pulled this card that said now. I pulled this card that said now. And you may not know, I asked the question, when do I pop this? When do I let this go? When do I fully evolve and immerse into the person that God has revealed me to be. And when I saw that now card, right, it was conviction for me, right? My self-confidence, my fear body, right? My tension started showing up for me because this is the spirit of now and the spirit of action, right? And I have to stand up for it, because the people who I have on this mission who are coming behind me, who I'm leading, have to show up and trailblaze with me on this path to their own self-confidence. So in this season of Blue Jays, what I'm doing is offering a retreat with my program. And this is why. In that moment of synchronicity and these things being revealed to me, I had somebody come in and talk to me, and they just started praying a powerful prayer, and they prayed a powerful prayer of transformation. And it was not for me. It was for the people that I was going to be pouring into in this particular space. So I know whatever this is that dropped on my heart 2 years ago, that is being manifested in the now, and that I'm being called to do now, is going to help somebody to do what? Release some of that what they're carrying, that tension, that burden, right? That I know what it feels like, that's on their shoulders, what they're storing in their hips, that fear, that anxiety, that I've tried everything, that back pain, right? That stored fat because they're going through stress and not really sure how to release it. This is a season of now. This is a season of rapid transformation and growth. And if you sit and wait in this season, I'm going to give you these words. Your delay is your denial. Your delay is your denial, because we have to show up, especially in these internet streets, with a high level of discernment, right? For who is being chose to lead and guide us on this path to our own evolution and growth. All right. So I want you to know that all of this excessive weight that we're carrying, and we're trying to address the symptoms, right? Which is the weight, right? We're using food to cope with the anxiety, fear, the burdens, right? We're getting stressed out by our loved ones, right? Our toxic relationships, right? Our trauma of the past. And we missing meals, right? We are in survival mode, so in tune with chasing a bag, which is a whole nother topic I could get on, right? So in tune with chasing a bag that we will miss a meal. We will miss a meal. You know why? Because we got to get one more task done, right? We got to send out one more invoice. We got to talk to one more person. We got to make a few more calls. And so we're going to skip our meals. We're going to neglect our temples, neglect our bodies, right? To be on a track that does not serve us, on a track that was designed for us to fail. And I'm saying this, and I'm going to get off it because I'm at 18 minutes. And I'm saying this because I've been a personal trainer. I started my journey out as a personal trainer. I started my journey out as a nutritionist, right? I did trainings in my garage gym. I did consultations on my dining room table. That's how it started, because I wanted to supplement my income from my own traumatic divorce, right? This is how my passion started, and it evolved into my calling. Because in those moments of personal training and nutrition, and I would see my clients 6 months, a year out, revert right back to the same size, same weight, right? Nothing transformed. The transformation has to happen here. Yes, their body looked different just while they were working out with me, right? But they weren't to keep up with the regimen, right? They weren't up the regimens to help them grow and change and be somebody different in the world. That's what I'm getting to on this program, right? Yes, it is a deeper evolution. It is a deeper calling that I've been pushed into. I want you guys to know that I don't have a real true entrepreneurship bone in my body. I come from a long line of teachers, a long line of teachers. I was very secure in my career as an educator of 15 years, very secure there. There was no reason for me to ever think that this particular journey that I went on would push me, right? Would push me completely out of my job and into full entrepreneurship. So, what I'm telling you is that I have a gift on the inside of me, right, that is ready to be poured into you in such a generous way that it has stopped everything else and put me in a place of complete isolation, right? And revealed to me who I am and my mission and my journey and my purpose. So, if you are on a weight loss journey, if the sound of my voice is resonating with you, or if you are in the wellness space, DM me. Let's connect. Let's have a call to see what you are specifically experiencing. And if I could speak to you, if I could speak to what you're carrying, what you're holding, and what you're storing, I want to explore with you on a much deeper level, right? What this transformation, what this process, what this journey could look like for you. And it's going to transcend the traditional gym approach, that routine, whatever you think that you've been doing. I've been seeing people work out 5 to 7 days a week and nothing has changed. Y'all, we got to stop wearing this failure uniform and get to the root of the problem. My name is Coach Reva. I'm your mental fitness expert and physical fitness coach. I love you and I care about your well being.